actual flight time of this thing here. See what we get. While recording, like actual flight, like not just sitting here hovering. That's unpractical. So I had some issues with the battery yesterday, so today I'm gonna make sure that it's back over me at about 30%. Guess we'll be testing the low light too today because it's a crappy day out here. The 16 satellites, 262 feet up. We're recording at 4K 30. Gimbal looks good. And we're going for flight time, not going for range, not going for camera. I don't care what it looks like. Just flight time today. Range, I don't know what they did, but it sucks right now too. It was better before they updated. Compass issue seems to be fixed, but the range issue's got to be cured. Let's turn off the Wi-Fi here. Gotta go up before she takes us into RTH. And that seems to be about it. 2,300 feet. I can get way further the other day. Same flight line. I'm gonna turn that off. Cruise the lake here a sec. Everything looks pretty good. Gimbal's staying pretty straight. Alright. We're at 5 minutes now. We're at 80% battery. So in theory that should give us 20 minutes. the actual flight time. Way off the 30-minute mark, I would say, but aren't they always way off? See, we got 18 satellites still, in and out of full signal, 311 feet up, and 21.5 miles an hour. Trying to spin her around here.
Sticks in RTH mode will change flight route.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they monkeyed with the signal here. We're going on about 7 minutes here, flight time. Not impressed with whatever's going on here with the signal. I mean, come on, I'm 1,800 feet away. I don't care if I was in my house, it should be crystal clear right now. I'm gonna stop it because I don't like to fly around this guy's house. He's an asshole. It is quiet though, you can barely hear it. I didn't even hear it going over me. Not really that high. I mean 400 feet, but should be able to hear it anyway. Let's get down a little bit here. Just gonna circle here a while, this point where you might want to fast forward. Like I said, we're just going for flight time here. Approaching 10 minutes and 61% battery. Going for flight time under normal conditions, as we would fly. good is it if you're not going to record or take pictures, I guess, you know. See, we're at 10 minutes and a half and 58% battery. I think we're going to end up with right around 18, 19 minutes of actual usable battery. We still have 18 satellites. $255 feet up and 21 miles an hour. Gimbal's good and level. So we're gonna see what this guy's doing over here.
Low battery. Please land ASAP to avoid damaging.
Sorry about the fast movements, but I want to get it up over my head here. Okay. This part of the battery, we're going to just kind of let it sit here because I had troubles yesterday. I spoke to the engineers of FIMI last night, and they claim it's an app communication error, so. But either way, it's telling the drone that it can't fly anymore, so it's bad. I mean, you will lose your drone. I mean, granted, I didn't pay anything for this, but I still don't want to lose it. So we'll get her in here a bit. Hopefully everybody can hear me. I've been having mic issues too, so. Let her sit right there for a minute. Like I said, this is the part where you probably might want to fast forward it. Because it's going to get boring, and I'm just kind of going to let it sit here, do its thing. It's hovering beautiful. I mean, it's not moving a bit. Got to get my GoPros out now that it's warm out so I can start actually, doing some angle shots and stuff on these drones. That gimbal's like spot on level. They're 41% battery now, and well, 40% in 14 and a half minutes. I'm going to go up and down in altitude to simulate flying. It's actually probably a little rougher on the battery than going forward, so that's probably a pretty good fair estimate of an average flight, you know. We just flew around level for a while, so we'll put some up and down in there. So at 24% battery yesterday, and I'll add the screenshot in here at the end, or yeah, I'll add it at the end. That way you all know what I'm talking about when you see it. But I'll put the screenshot in of what's going on with the battery issue. It'll be just like maybe like a 30-second clip at the end. We'll show the battery going from 24% to 0. And then when I charged the battery, it wasn't empty, so it's definitely an app communication error. The batteries aren't empty, or there's nothing wrong with the batteries. It's pretty steady. I don't want to say it's DJI. I don't want to say it's DJI steady, but it's pretty steady. Now that it's got 18 satellites locked, it likes to have a lot of satellites to be still. Okay, we're at 33% battery, and we're at 16.5 minutes. Like I said, feel free to fast forward it to the end. We'll watch some traffic go by for a minute. It's 17 minutes now. 31% battery. I mean, I'm probably a little rougher than most on my batteries. I'll be honest, I don't land until it's, you know, around 15%. And I will push it to 10. And if I'm range testing, I'll push it right to 0. So I like to know every ounce is, you know, every drop of that battery is available. I mean, you never know. You might see something that you need to stay in the air for a little longer. Okay, we're at 29% battery now. We'll see if this battery issue is going to be in every flight thing, or if it was just a fluke thing, phantom, I don't know. We're at 26 feet, 2 up. 26% battery. Going on 18.5 minutes. Starting to feel a little sprinkled, but I'm going to leave it up there anyway. We're almost done. 23% battery. This is where it kind of pooped out yesterday. Turn my volumes up. 22% battery now. 19 minutes. So I predicted about 18 minutes, so at 20%, so that's about right. The FIMI 2020, you're talking about 24 minutes, 25 minutes at this point in battery. %, battery. 19 minutes, 30 seconds. Approaching 20 minutes and 17% battery. We're going to push it to nothing. 15% battery, 20 minutes. This is probably where everybody else would be, definitely be on the ground. So if you want to call it 20 minutes there, you can. Hopefully, practical flight time. Now we're kind of in what I like to call our emergency battery. Anything below 15%.
Low battery, please land.
Now it's trying to land now. Not gonna let it land.
Low battery for landing. Please fly carefully.
We're 12% battery in 21 minutes. Going quick now, 11% battery. 10%. %9 now. No battery communication error this flight.
Critical low battery. Please fly carefully.
Critically low battery now. Not gonna let it land. 8% battery, 22 minutes. She's hovering rock steady. We will let it get down a little bit closer.
Critical low battery. The drone is landing. Critical low battery. Please fly carefully.
We're at 7% battery.
Low battery for landing. Please fly carefully.
Let it get down a little bit closer.
Critical low battery. The drone is landing. Battery voltage too low. Over discharge will damage the battery. Please land ASAP. Critical low battery. Please fly carefully. Low battery for landing. Please fly carefully.
$23 minutes now. 4% battery. %3 battery. About 23.5 minutes. Almost 24 minutes now, and we are at 2% battery. At 1%, I'll let it come down. And by the time I shut it off, it should be at 0. $24 minutes. %1 battery.
Critical low battery. The drone is landing. Critical low battery. Please fly carefully. Critical low battery. The drone is landing.
Sensors blocked.
Low battery. Please charge or replace.
We're at almost 25 minutes to 1%. So we'll call it 25 minutes, guys. That's not too far off FIMI's claim. I'm sure if you want to shut everything off, precision landing, all that stuff, you probably could be close to 30. But that's it for me. Have a good one, all.